So, guys, IRCC has recently revealed a brand new pathway to getting a work permit in Canada. It is known as the Innovation Stream Employer Specific Work Permit. The beauty of this particular pathway is that it does not require an LMIA, which means it is an LMIA exempt work permit. So, if you find the right job, you could be looking at yourself getting a work permit in Canada. In this video today, we will be discussing all the details with regards to this hypergrowth project. So if you are interested, please be sure to watch the video till the end. My name is Sahil. Guys, welcome back once again. My name is Sahil and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice here in Ontario. My office is here. If you have to get in touch with me, my number is on the screen and the details are there in the description box. More than happy to speak with you. Before we proceed any further, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon because we talk a lot about Canadian immigration. And if you are interested in moving to Canada, then this is a channel that you must be subscribed to all the time. So, guys, we are discussing another brand new pathway to get a Canadian work permit. And this time, this particular pathway does not require an LMI, which means it is an LMIA exempt pathway. So the name of the stream is Innovation Stream Employer Specific Work Permit, and it is part of the global hypergrowth project that Canada has decided to undertake. Under this particular global hypergrowth project, IRCC and the Canadian government will be engaging with eight of specific companies across Canada, which are Canadian spun and have met specific requirements. So, without further ado, let me just take you quickly through what exactly is on the table as an offer. Okay, so this is the Innovation Stream Employer Specific Work Permit. It is required to have a $155 worth of work permit processing fee, but please be sure that this particular stream also requires the employer compliance fee to be paid, and it is the duty of the employer to pay. So the employer will give you a job offer, and I will explain you in this video properly. So the employer will give you the job offer. So that aspect of job offer is paid by the employer, whereas you as an applicant will be required only to pay $155 as the processing fee. Later, if you want to, hire a consultant or a lawyer, whatever the fees may be as applicable, that will be separate. But the government fees involved is $155. Now, overall about this particular work permit, it clearly says that you should be receiving a job offer. So the key here to note is that it's a job offer based, and the name itself suggests so it's an employer specific work permit stream, which means it is not an open work permit. So the principal applicant who will be receiving a job offer will be required to stay with that particular employer only. Later, if you find another job, you can move to another company inside Canada, and for that you will be required to get another LMI or maybe going through an LMI exempt position. Also, you could bring your family members as a part of this program under open work permit. So your spouses could go for an open work permit, and your dependent children could go for a study permit or visitor record as deemed suitable. So about so this is the particular global hypergrowth project. So first, let's talk about the project, and then we'll come over to the specific work permit. So this is a global hypergrowth project. They say they will be looking at innovation as the key because the name itself suggests innovation. So Canadian firms which are born in Canada and are working on game changing industries, so like Ada, Alea Care, and then you have Cell Carta, Clarius, Clio, TPG, Lightspeed, and Vive. So how this particular works is that all of these have been picked up. The companies have been picked up based on a lot of factors, which will include funding for them, international expansion, talent acquisition, navigating federal regulation. So basically, Canada is trying to propel these eight companies and will be taking them to a global platform. So this is the government support that they're getting, and as a part of this particular deal, they will also get assistance in recruiting people globally and across Canada. So because of that, IRCC is assisting them in getting easier work permits for them. So they don't require LMIS. They can quickly just submit a job offer and pay the employer compliance fee, and then submit a work permit request. Now, very specifically, if you talk about the work permit, um, the first requirement is basically receiving a job offer in a high skilled occupation, which is tier 0, 1, 2, 3. If you get a job in tier 0, 1, you will be eligible for a faster processing. So 0 or 1 is faster processing. Otherwise, 0, 1, 2, 3 is what you should be looking at. Um, uh, so, like I said, before you apply, your employer will give you a job offer compliance fee. This is mentioned here. Now, who can basically apply? So the person has to be receiving a job offer. That's the first prerequisite. And also the person should be getting a job in tier 0, 1, 2, 3. And you are required to demonstrate that you're able to do the job. So it is not just based on the company giving you a job offer, but also looking at whether you can fulfill those requirements or not. So you will have to ensure that you give IRCC enough documentation to do that. So the companies selected here are, once again, all of these companies. So what you should ideally be doing is that you should start applying for jobs at these companies, and then if they are giving you a job offer, you should ask for the LMI exempt job offer. Once you get that, then you can basically go ahead and apply for your work permit. So, guys, overall, I think it is a pretty good program. I know, once again, it depends upon how sooner or how are you able to get a job offer from one of these 8 companies. I know it's a very, very small subset to focus on, but at the end of the day, people who are deserving, people who are able to secure a job offer from these 8 companies, will at least be able to look for a different pathway. So, out of the gamut of everybody running around for LMIAs, there are a couple of opportunities which you can try, right? So, all in all, this is the particular news that has been coming from the innovation stream employer specific work permit, which has been recently launched by IRCC. Um, Hence, try to make the best of it. Guys, if you have anything to discuss, if you feel that you need our inputs on any of your profile related or situation related questions, please feel free to schedule a consultation. We would be more than happy to speak with you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you should consider subscribing, because we talk a lot about Canadian immigration. And if you like the videos, please do share the videos, like the videos with your friends. And we hope that you get your Canadian visa very, very soon. And we look forward to meeting you in Canada. All the best and see you soon.